My name's Coinneach Smith. I was brought up in Lewis, in Gress, in the Isle of Lewis, in a Gaelic-speaking household, a Gaelic-speaking family, mostly on my father's side, but my mother has plenty Gaelic as well. And I went to the Gaelic medium unit in Bach School in the Isle of Lewis. I think Gaelic is always an added bonus, whatever you're doing. In any given situation, having Gaelic is never going to be a disadvantage to you, and it's opened up all the advantages as far as my own work is concerned in Gaelic media. Going through Gaelic education meant that not only was I able to speak Gaelic, which in the family we're able to do, but my own generation, myself and my sister, got an opportunity that other generations of our family didn't get, and that is to be able to read and write in the language. And so there's a lot of different employment opportunities, teaching, the arts, media, different things like that. Well, after leaving the Nicholson in Stornoway, my secondary school, I went to Glasgow University, and I was initially doing Celtic Studies and Gaelic, and then for my first year I did a wee bit of history, and then the second year a wee bit of politics as well. But in the third year, for honours and for my degree proper, as it were, I decided to do Gaelic itself, Gaelic as the degree, and as a result, for the entirety of third and fourth year, my exams and my essays and everything like that, it was all through the medium of Gaelic, and we were able to studying, and even just having that advantage of a schooling in Gaelic in your primary school years means that you are more fluent when it comes to reading and writing Gaelic than you otherwise would be, and that's of immense advantage in any educational situation. I think one of the most important things to remember is that Gaelic is not just a subject, it's not just education itself. It is fundamentally a language, despite what you might hear from some folk. It is a living language, it is a living, breathing language, and speaking Gaelic, understanding Gaelic, being able to read and write Gaelic it's never once been a disadvantage to myself and to nobody else I know. You're never going to be at a disadvantage from speaking Gaelic. I would definitely recommend Gaelic medium education for any parents who are looking at it and maybe who aren't sure, who's thinking, oh, I don't know now, about speaking another language, things like that. I'd absolutely recommend it because I know personally from folk who were on my year at school, or even parents of people who are in my class, that some people they'll look at it a little bit suspiciously at first, and they might want to have a closer look at it and just even it all out. But as I say, Gaelic has never been a disadvantage to myself. Gaelic education is never a disadvantage to anybody. If anything, it's an advantage. It adds to your perspective on your own country, on your own place, and it adds to the opportunities that you get as well. And I think that Gaelic medium education is very, very important from that. And it's been to my great advantage in terms of how I've moved into the career I'm in.